It's her birthday and wham wham. Okay. No, she's taking a well-deserved day off. You know, oh, that's cool. Tommy, my technical director, just said happy birthday to her on Facebook. People, I think, today are much more conscious of cleaning on a deeper level within their home. And I'm not talking about just cleaning countertops. I'm talking about cleaning the air as well. Here's a rule. To clean air, you've got to move it, okay? Hunter is an American company that most people know because of their very, very popular ceiling fans, which are designed to move air. This is a medium room-sized air circulator and also an air purification system. Today is the only day this month that it will even be presented. It's sold out back in April, and we're finally able to get them back into stock. I have 3 colors. You'll notice the silver on the top. So we have a silver and gray, silver and black, or the silver and white. Now they all work the same way. It's actually a really nice looking piece of equipment, and there's some features to it that make it different. It's a 3-step filtration system that actually uses coconut fiber as one of its filtration marks. And the reason why that's so significant is that is a very natural way to grab and pull odors out of the air. So if you use this in the kitchen, like you saw on the videotape, you'll be amazed at how fresh your kitchen smells. Or better yet, has a lack of smell. It also then is using EcoSilver as part of its filtration. And then the final step is HEPA, which is what's used in hospitals and clean room environments to be able to get even the smallest little dirty particles that are out there. It's an amazing little piece of equipment. Amy D'Angelo has been with, this has been the Amy D'Angelo show, which is kind of cool. Amy, welcome back on the phone lines. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Hunter is a brand name that people know. I think we are much more conscious of wanting to be in an environment where germs aren't as prevalent and pollen isn't there, and you know, and for a lot of us, we're cooped up in our homes more this summer than we've ever been before. This makes sense for right now, doesn't it?
It does. And as you said, in order to clean the air, you have to move the air. And there's only 2 ways that we can really clean that air, and it's either with our lungs or an air purifier. And I know my lungs work enough. I'd like to be able to give them some clean air as we pull it in. And this unit, it has a simple touchpad, it's sleek design, it's going to do a 100 square foot room, it'll clean that air over and over. But if you have it in a room that's a little larger, instead of cleaning it 115 times a day, it'll clean it a little bit less. So if you put it in a little bit bigger room, you're still okay.
Those numbers are really impressive again. To be able to move enough air to clean a standard size room, medium sized room, 115 times a day, but it doesn't create a breeze. That's important. This is not designed as a cooling system. It's a cleansing unit. So what it does, and you know what? It's easier to see on the white than it is on the darker models. See all the holes on the side. It is picking up that air, sucking it in, running it through that 3-stage filter, and then expending the air from one side and also the other. So you've got cleaner, fresher, better smelling air. I've got 4 dogs. This time of year, they're either in the pool or in the pond every day, and you'll never have a candle manufacturer make a candle called Wet Dog. It's not a good odor. With this, I'm telling you, having something like this in your home freshens your air so that it smells better, but it's also a healthier environment for us. And I like that this unit is small enough and compact enough that you can take it with you and move it from room to room.
You can. And Dan, that HEPA filter, this isn't a HEPA-like. It is a HEPA filter that removes 99.9% of all airborne particles as small as 0.3 microns in size. And that's a smoke particle, which is the hardest particle to get out of the air.
Yep.
But look at that filter. It's thick, and it's going to remove that human hair, the pollen, the dust, the pet dander, the smoke. And you can't see half of these things that it is pulling out of the air. And what I love about this unit is it's got a button on it, a filter indicator light,
Yeah.
and that will tell you when your filter needs to be changed, because I don't live in your home and I don't know how dirty the air is in your home, but this unit does, and it will let you know so that you can just change that filter and continue to clean the air. But you've got your accent lights, you have your speed, your 4-speed fan, low, medium, high, and a moon, which is night mode, which turns off all the accent lights and makes it really quiet. You have a 2, 4, 8-hour timer. You've got that filter indicator light and your on-off button. And it's all just a touch program, a touch screen, which is so nice.
Yeah, it's a really nicely designed unit. Really pleased with it. Especially like the idea of being able to adjust the speed on this one, and the fact that you do have the indicator light. Because listen, we're guessing on just how clean your air is. Sometimes these particles are so small that the human eye cannot even see them. But those are the particles that, quite frankly, are the ones we're thinking about right now. So knowing that a piece of equipment is constantly circulating the air and purifying it, I feel better.
Well, and Dan, the EPA states the air quality inside our homes is 3 to 5 times dirtier than the outside. And that's because we open up our doors and all of that pollen and dust and everything comes in, and then we close the door and it's trapped. So in addition to all the smells and the germs and everything else, got all that outside pollutant in there. And this is going to take care of all of that for us. And you've got the smells and the odor, and the coconut carbon will help to dehumidify in the process to prevent that excess moisture. But it's just a sleek unit that gives us all these things. And just like I'm not going to go out to a pond and take a glass of dirty water out and drink it, I don't want to have to breathe dirty air in my home.
Yeah, it's just good common sense nowadays. And this particular unit, again, it's sold out back in April. Today is the only day for the entire month that we're presenting it. We have it on Easy Pay. We have free shipping and handling on it as well. So if you're in the market for a really good air cleaner, then this is the way to do it. And it's even on Easy Pay with 4 Easy Pay payments. The Easy Pay, by the way, is going away at the end of the day as well. So there's all kinds of reasons to go ahead and pick it up. All of them have the silver at the top, but I've got silver and white, the silver and black, or the silver and gray. They do all work the same. There are 1,500 of them that are left, and that's it. Now that sounds like a lot, but Sunday mornings are pretty busy for us. The white is by far the most limited at this particular point. Amy, so far in this show, you've brought us items to keep our rooms cooler and more comfortable, to help us purify the air in those rooms as well. I am so happy that you continue to bring things like this to the program, because it makes a difference in how people feel. And right now, some of us feel a little trapped at home because we can't really get out and do all the things that we want to do. We want to make that home environment the best that it can be.
You're right, Dan. And this is just one of those things, because again, we don't see those small particles, and the Hunter air purifier does. And you just put it in your room, you can move it around and turn it on, and you just know. I go to bed sleeping a little bit better because I know that the air in my home is that much cleaner.
Yeah, take advantage of that QVC price. We're under $100. Normally HEPA filtration, you're looking at, quite frankly, just a much higher expense, and the filters are very reasonably priced as well, and we carry those. So pick it up. The white is getting very limited. In fact, now we're getting limited in all 3. There's now 1,200 that are remaining. That's it. Amy, thank you for joining us. Be well. Now, Amy also brought us Green Gobbler, and we've had